Hey, Shalom, Akim Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Ba'ashim, Yahweh Shai Ba'ashim Kakwadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of the great millstone that rule well, and blessings and salutations unto the hopeful elect. It's the Akim Mahalaya coming back with another lesson through the Spirit. Lord, it's really be edifying. Real quick, man, I was doing some meditating on watching the elder brother Barak's video, and that's the spirit, the elder brother Manatazak Salakia from Cali, the head of the camp. He did a video on it too as well. And I found it interesting, man, because I was just meditating on this yesterday. The reason why Esau has these super soldiers, these robots, and this company called Boston Dynamics, why he's making technology like this. Because if you think about it, you're like, well, wait a minute. If they have a military, they have a police force. I understand that the people are way more populated than the military. You have more people than military as far as in the United States. The people outnumber them 10-1. But overall, the military have more high-powered weapons. So my thing was, what would be the struggle with dealing with ordinary citizens of creating robots and androids and shit? And then I had to think about it. I was like, wait a minute. Let's talk about us. This is for us, man. This is for the hopeful elect, because Esau knows upon studying these scriptures, studying the DNA of the Israelites, putting us into captivity and doing experiments on us like with the X-Men, Esau knows what we're capable of. So I put 2 and 2 together. I'm like, wait a minute, this man knows we're getting ready to be activated. So that's the reason why he's getting prepared. He's creating a military of artificial intelligence, okay, and robots and androids to come fuck with the elect. Because, hey, once a brother get activated, you may have a fucking Terminator show up at your door, man. And you ask yourself, like, damn, why all the heavy artillery for just a mere human, a mere mortal? Because, hey, we're not really mortals, man. We're immortals, like they got a show called Immortals. That's us. And I'm thinking, like, wait a minute, you know, the whole thing with Terminator hunting John Connor, the androids or the agents hunting Neo in the Matrix, because somehow Matrix and Terminator, they're kind of crossovers from one another. Those machines that destroyed the future was basically what Morpheus alluded to in the first Matrix movie when he said that when the sky turned black, that was that war of the machines. But you ask yourself, why they sending Terminators after men that appears to just be reading Bible scripts, because the scriptures is a weapon. So this is a company called Boston Dynamics. Brothers are familiar with this company. We've went into it before, certain video clips, etc. But it says Boston Dynamics' mission is to imagine and create exceptional robots that enrich people's lives. It says building machines that can approximate the mobility, dexterity, and the agility of people and animals is a grand challenge. So basically, they're creating a robot to try to defy the human reasoning. Okay, like when you watch Dragon Ball Z, you had a scientist by the name of Dr. Gero, okay, which he was responsible for creating androids 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18, and 19, and 20, and Cell. But by far, Android 17 and 18 and Cell were the most powerful androids he's ever created, okay? They were the biggest threat to the Saiyans. Why? Because, hey, they knew all their moves. They knew how to replicate everything. And Cell, the name speaks for itself. He had pretty much every genetic makeup or every genetic code of every Super Saiyan. He was able to do Goku's Kamehameha. He was able to do Vegeta's Final Flash. He was able to do Gohan's Masenko, okay? And he was able to do his Super Kamehameha too. You know what I'm saying? So he was able to do, he had Piccolo's regenerative cells. So I'm like, wait a minute. Oh, shit. This show is about us. All right? But Esau knows. But it says curiosity and respect for the natural world are at the heart of our work. It says on robots. It says we see products derived from this work as the next step in the human history of building machines to reduce the danger, repetition, and physically difficult aspects of work. Because in some cases, these robots will replace you, your employees too. Because now when you go to like certain stores, like it's a restaurant out here called Hawaiian Brothers. Hawaiian Brothers, man, they may have like 2 cooks back there. They got a person that greet, but everything is done through what they call kiosk, or these particular iPad things. You put it on there, XYZ. Same thing at Walmart. Certain Walmarts, you got the fucking bot going through the aisle, scanning, putting up shit. you know, and sooner or later they're gonna put this out there because they're not gonna have a labor force because ain't nobody's gonna go to work, you know, making money just to get back and forth to work for gas. People's not gonna do that, so they're expecting people to quit. So what they can have running these facilities are these robots, okay, and also these killer robots, okay. So it says facts about Boston Dynamics. Why does Boston Dynamics make leg robots? And let's see what it says. It says Boston Dynamics focuses on creating. We read that already. It says we began in pursuit of the dream over 30 years ago. It says first in academia and is part of the Boston Dynamics because it was an exciting technical challenge and because our goal of building a highly mobile robot required it. It says we wanted to build a robot that can go where people go. Okay, so meaning they can walk the streets, they can shoot, etc. All right, so this is real shit, man. Esau has way more than what he's showing you. Scriptures don't say that this man is the sword for nothing. You think he don't have robots like this possible of killing people? Like there's a show called what is it, Man or Machine, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. But basically, man, they dispatched 4 robots, I believe, to like Vietnam somewhere. And I believe one of them was to defect because they were supposed to police the people and keep them in order. But one defected and they had to turn the other ones to try to stop that one because they were just killing people. All right. And when you look at this, it says robotic soldiers are absolutely horrifying. Look at this. This is a fucking Terminator, man. It says skip the new Terminator and watch this unnerving robo apocalypse instead. This is because they know the men of the Lord are going to be activated. All right. So we've been trying to tell you, Jakes, man, shit is going to get real out here. But I'm going to play this video and we're going to get a couple of precepts. Motherfuckers closing doors. And these are all controlled, man. But just imagine when these things go full autopilot, man. You got mad scientists out there. That's why these devils got to go. There go your workforce. Nigga bit in his back and shit. Nigga ain't trying to get no injury. It's gonna be fun to fuck them shits up, man. We literally gonna fly through them damn things, man. And we gonna fuck them things up through the spirit. All right, and Esau's soldiers. Look at this. I don't know if this is true or not, but hey, I wouldn't doubt it. See that front snap kick? And that backside kick? Look at that, man. That's shit that you people gonna, this is shit we gonna be dealing with, man, in a little bit. That's why the elect gonna be activated, and Esau knows that. You know, Jake, we just didn't have whiff of our power because we didn't know. You know, it was hidden from us. But now we getting this information back. This, like the scriptures say, wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of thy times. Okay. So this is the book of Isaiah 33:6. It says, and wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of thy times. Right. How we going to be stable? Because we're going to have the insight on what's happening, and we're going to have the spiritual power, Lord's will. And it says, and the strength of thy salvation and the fear of the Lord is his treasure. Right. So it ain't nothing that Esau can do with us, man. Because the scriptures say, with thee I've run through a troop. All right. Yep. Psalms 18-29. This is a heavy precept. This is the book of Psalms 18. And I'm going to start at verses 25. It says, with the merciful, thou wilt show thyself merciful. Okay. Who's the merciful? The hopeful elect. All right. The scriptures say that the meek shall inherit the earth, and the upright man that will show thyself upright. With the pure, thou wilt show thyself pure, and with the forward, thou wilt show thyself forward. For with it says, for thou wilt save the afflicted people. Who are the afflicted people? You Israelites, man. Our people, the so-called Negro, Hispanic, and Native American. We are the afflicted ones. All right. But will bring down high looks. And that's that pride. It says, for with thou wilt light my candle, the Lord my power and light my darkness. For by thee I have run through a troop. Okay. And by my power I have leaped over a wall. The whole crouching tiger, hidden dragon thing. And it says, as for the Most High, his way is perfect. The word of the Lord is tried, and he is a buckler to all that trust in him. Right. All right. It's that word troop. It should be Gad in Hebrew. But we're going to see what it say. It says Gadud, but it's Gad. Gad in Hebrew. It says a band, a troop, marauding band, a raiding band. Oh, you ever heard of raids? Band, divisions of army, a raid. Okay, stormtroopers. You see? So yeah, man, with that spiritual power, we're going to be able to do magnificent things, man. The men of the Lord done great things. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego being in the midst of the furnace, and the angel was in there. Yahushua, hey, that was magnificent power that was displayed, man. That was a standard. Okay, when Elijah called down fire from heaven 3 times, that was a miracle, man. And this guy Vocab Malone talking about all these guys talking about they gonna throw a tank. Man, that's the least we're gonna be able to do, man. Okay, and I'm not even gonna downgrade any form of spiritual power and call it low level, because all form of spiritual power is high level. But that's the least we gonna do is throw a fucking tank. That's gonna be easy, man. All right, when you can fly and levitate, and when you can use the elements against itself, or when you can sift out of the 3rd and 4th dimension, like the scriptures say, we should be as sparks among the stubble. That's Dragon Ball Z, man. When Goku and Vegeta are fighting and they sifting and they're teleporting, that's what that scripture is talking about. And we're going to get that primal like nature back, because we're gods. All right. And it's time for Jakes to start believing that. Okay. So this is the book of Jeremiah 51, and I'm going to start at verses 20. And this is one of my favorite precepts. It says, and thou art my battle axe and weapons of war. And for with thee I will break in pieces the nations, and with thee I will destroy kingdoms. That's why we always say, hey, brothers, meet you on the threshing floor. Because we're going to thresh this fucking place, Lord's will. And we're going to purge this place of the wickedness. And the Lord is going to burn it up. And it says, and with thee I will break in pieces the horse and his rider. And with thee I will break in pieces the chariot and his rider, man. What do you think it's talking about? The horses and his riders, the chariots. These are considered the mechanics of Esau, these chariots here, man, these robots. This is the reason why he create this type stuff, because he knows about these precepts. He's knowing like, oh shit, he's knowing more about our power than what we're actually knowing about it. He's knowing it and he's watching, you see. And when that time comes, he's going to send terminators out there to really terminate us and get us out the picture, because he wants to prevent this, man. Okay. And it says here, and I will break in pieces the horses and his rider. And with thee I will break in pieces the chariot and his rider. And with thee I will also break in pieces man and woman. And with thee will I break in pieces old and young. And with thee I will break in pieces the young man and the maid. And I will also break in pieces with thee the shepherd and his flock. And with thee I will break in pieces the husbandman and his yoke of oxen. And with thee I will break in pieces captives and rulers, man. Okay. So that's exactly what the spirit of the Lord is talking about, man. Okay. Point blank, period. Ain't no getting away around it. Battle axe and weapons of war. Look at the word weapon. Cain. What's it do? which means an article of vessel, implement, utensil, implement of hunting or war. Okay, implement, tool, equipment, utensils, vessels, receptacle. Okay, but it says hunting or war. All right, because the scriptures say, hey, behold, I've sent forth many fishers, but behold, I will send forth many hunters, and they shall hunt them. Okay, so I'm gonna end it there, brothers, giving all praises and glory and honor that's due to Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shai Bashim Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. And with that, Shalom and a bubble ball.